Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, the Azimio Umoja had a press briefing to talk about the issues that Kenyans are going through as of now. There is a problem in this country, but the Kenya Kwanza administration is trying to create a situation whereby you might think that everything is normal when it is not. So they were addressing two things. Number one, doctors strike. Number two, the fertilizer saga. With the doctor strike, the truth is that many people are dying in silence. What Mwangi Iria is referring to as mass killing, because it is more than 500,000 in estimation, according to the allegation, that people who have died from the time doctors went on strike. Remember, they are almost closing a month since the strike was started. Walianza ilikuwa tarehe 14. Ikifika tarehe 14 wamefunga mwezi. So imagine how many people in public hospitals have lost their life because their beloved ones cannot manage to take them to private hospitals. Mwangi Iria is referring to it as mass killing. It is another Shakahola here, created or sponsored by this administration. And then he goes further to talk about the issue of fertilizer. He compares it to a parent who is preparing a stone soup for his or her own children. You're preparing a stone soup. What is the result of that? This one is a bombshell. Therefore, according to him, Kenyans do not need free stones in the name of fertilizer. Those stones can be used for putting up affordable housing. So it's a serious issue, and now they are joining in Kenyans in terms of doctor strike and above all, the issue of fake fertilizer. I want to listen to Mwangi Iria, then we're going to continue with this discussion.
May I invite my brother, the Honorable Governor Iria.
Reiterate what Honorable Kalonzo and Honorable Amalo has said. And I'll start with the issue of the strike by the medics. I think Honorable Kalonzo has stated it very clearly that this is equivalent to mass murder. When you have killed over 500 people, and that's just an estimate, I think going forward, it can easily be equated to a genocide because people are dying in numbers every day. And I think as Azimio, we shall soon call upon Kenyans to come and register with us the names of their loved ones who have died out of this negligence. And that number will land into thousands of Kenyans, because very soon we might even have to go to take the government to court for causing murder. Because what are we arguing about here? We are arguing about cents and shillings when Kenyans are dying every day. That is worse than Shakahola, my friends. And this is a sponsored open Shakahola that as a government we are saying let the people die simply because of some few coins and shillings. We are in total solidarity with the doctors. Even them, those who are causing death, when they fall sick, they will go and sleep over a bed and wait for the same doctors that they are currently punishing. So we want to tell them that as opposition, we are not going to watch over another open, sanctioned Shakahola, sanctioned by the government. And to our medics, to Kopamoja. On the issue of fertilizer, this is a story of stone soup. You are boiling stones and you are telling your kids to wait for soup. So you are giving Kenyan farmers stones and you are telling them to wait for harvest. And we want to think that this is not the first time. It's only that it was discovered. Kenyans have actually been putting stones into their soils. And we are saying to the farmers, be careful, be watchful. You can even be given fertilizer for free, but you don't want free stones. those stones can be used in doing the affordable housing. Thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you.
Now, as we continue with the panel discussion, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to our returning subscribers. I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. According to Mwangi Iria, the way or the manner in which Ruto is trying to respond to doctors by telling them that we must live within our means, that we don't have money, this is a clear, open, sponsored Shakahola. You can't tell doctors like that when you are spending huge amount of money at State House. You finish your entire 1-year budget in 6 months and you request for supplementary budget. It can't happen. Kenya Kwanza has proved to be overspending on issues that do not benefit Kenyans in any way. Gachagwa's official residence, doing a repair that is more expensive compared to the amount of money that was used to put up a new property. 450 million to put up that house. Now for repair, they need 600 million. This one is truly open sponsored Shakahola. You know the number of bodies that were found in Shakahola. There is no difference between that and what this government is doing. I want to agree with Mwangi Iria. And now Mwangi Iria is threatening this administration that they will soon ask Kenyans to register the number of their beloved ones who were lost at the time when doctors were on strike because they did not get medical attention in the public hospitals. I want to tell you, if people will come forward and mention names or forward names of the victims of this, you will be surprised. Many have lost their lives because they cannot afford the medical bills in private hospitals. So when you take your beloved one in the hospital, na hakuna daktari, hauna pesa ya kwenda kwa private hospital, unarudisha nyumbani. Ile anapatana nayo baadaye ni mauti. You just lose like that. But when Ruto is talking, he make it so much cheap. He make it so much normal. That daktari warudi kazini, hakuna kitu, we must live within our means. He rubbishes it. It is not normal. There is a problem. Our own people are dying simply because there are no doctors in hospitals. Imagine the number of people who are left on live machine in hospitals because doctors are on strike. Just imagine. Ni wangapi wamekufa sasa? Wangapi wametuacha? There are many. But they seem to do it so casually when they respond to doctors. And even if you talk about the private hospitals, they are not enough to cater for our needs. So even the private hospitals are full. But they seem not to care about our problems. So it is not doctors' problem. Hii hata si mambo ya education useme watu wamegoma nini, hapana. Hapa unadili na maisha ya watu, between life and death. Doctors' issue is a live wire. But they are treating it so casually. Hakuna vile, ingekuwa ni walimu tungesema okay, ile muda wamepoteza, they can try to recover, like what happened during the corona period. There was time for recovery. But how can we recover our dead person? That mgomo ilikuwa ya madaktari, sasa tumerudi, we can recover. How do we recover our lost person? It is beyond repair. The damage is so huge. But they are treating it casually because for them, they can get to these hospitals elsewhere, they can fly outside and get treatment. So they don't care about your situation. Kenyans, Mwangi is telling you, you are on your own. This government is not with you. They don't care about you. They don't take serious your own personal interest. Sasa kama wanashtaki watu kuhusu mambo ya Shakahola, Mackenzie, kwa nini hii serikali isichukue responsibility on creating another Shakahola in the entire country by refusing to heed doctors' cry or demand? The government officials boycotted a meeting with the doctors. They walked out of the meeting. They don't want to talk to the doctors. The level of arrogance is so huge. Talk about the fertilizer. They are creating another crisis in this country. We are going to have a threat to food security. And they are getting a session. They have a big plan. They have already calculated that they will need to do an importation. And we have those who have already been contracted to do that importation of food. Mahindi na maragwa na vyakula zingine michele itanunuliwa kutoka nje. People are here in contracts. So don't look at this mess and you think it's a small thing. This is a huge plan. Wameweka vizuri sana. To cause problem with the food security, then they will have a day to start importation now. Ni sawa na yule mtu ambaye mtoto wake anamlisha mkate na mpea mawe. Or what Mwangi will refer to as cooking stone soup. Mambo ya free fertilizer, we don't want free stones. Even it's not free, subsidized stones. Hiyo waenda watumia kujenga affordable housing. They should not confuse or convince us with this. That was Azimio in the press briefing. I don't know your views, but let us be in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.